And it's live. Hey guys, Gogs are here and welcome back to Matchday Live with Pastor Mike. Today's feature is Motherwell versus St Mirren, as exciting as it sounds. But today we've also got Frazqwandro on with us. How's it going, mate?
Better. Nah, I'm not looking forward to Dundee's game, so nobody ask about that. We've never won in the league against Inverness at Inverness, so I am not confident at all. So if you want a betting tip, put Inverness on.
Oof. And so we're going to look at the comments quickly before we crack into today's games. I hope BM9, Sean, how's it going, mate? Looking forward to hearing about the Tayport score. Luke Hoopster says hello. Stilly Kai says bonjour. Joseph said bonjour. All of my gifts wrapped up for the family. I put some effort into this. Hope my coupon comes in today. That'd be good for Christmas. Norwich, Preston, Brentford, Hull, Peterborough, Walsall, St Johnstone, Falkirk, and Cove. £2 returns 623. Interesting. But Cove are a bit dodgy at the moment. Done all my Christmas wrapping a few days ago, Joseph. Beat that. I'm not late. We started at 10 to, just as it said in the programme.
Exactly, Kai. Don't get your knickers on a Thursday.
Exactly. But so what we're going to do now is talk about the starting lineup very briefly. For Motherwell, it is Jordan Archer, then Stephen O'Donnell, Mugabe, Gallagher, Grimshaw, O'Hara, Maguire, Campbell, Watt, Lang, and Long. And for St Mirren, Anik, Tate, Traitor, Shaughnessy, McCarthy, Doyle Hayes, Obika, Durmus, McGrath, Connolly, Fraser, and Arbroath versus Alloy game and Borussia Mönchengladbach versus BSG Hertha.
Come on, Hertha.
Well done to Jamie Forrester for hitting 1,000 today. That's brilliant. Raise a glass to that. I'll be certainly raising more than just the one glass because Motherwell are playing and I can't watch us sober. Zoe Marshall saying seeing Tate at Fir Park but no playing for Motherwell is weird. Score prediction, I'm going with a one each straw. I don't see Motherwell winning today. If we do, some more of these, boys. Because we are absolutely awful at the moment.
True that.
Because we'll dominate the game and not score. And St Mirren will run up the park and score in the last minute. Usually what happens. Hello, Cameron. Right, get the mixer in.
Here we go.
Hopefully I don't run out today. That would be a bit of shite. No Stevie, no part. Stevie doesn't come on for the Motherwell games. He watches Motherwell games with his family. So, it's just us two. Roscoe might be on later, but as of now, it's just the two of us.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'd actually put money on that, Kevin. Fun enough, your surname is Cash. Yeah, I'd put money on that.
Joseph's the grammar Nazi.
Literally.
Stilly FC's got a good point. Remember to like the stream, trips. This is our 12th day of Advent, means that we've been going for at least 12 days in a row on the stream, so providing content for you guys at home to watch. So feel free to leave a like and comment what you're thinking about today's game. Callum Davidson asks, Fraz, what is your score prediction for Inverness Dundee?
As I said, Callum, I'm not confident at all because of Dundee's record at Inverness. We've not won up there. Playing Inverness, we're just shite in general. I think we've only won twice against them in the league, and they were both at home. So I'm not really confident. So I'm going 3-1 Inverness.
3-1 Inverness.
So
depressing.
I won't be watching it. I'll be monitoring Soccer Saturday, so you'll be getting the scores from myself today. I'll probably just do the Scottish games because I can't be bothered reading out fucking Barnett's results. in the fucking non-league. So there you go. That'll be my duty today.
Exactly. Remember the 4-all game? Yeah, it was a fantastic game until the fucking penalties. It went from the worst game of my life until the best game of my life, and then the penalties happened.
That's the game of football. It's an emotional roller coaster. That's why we love it so much.
I've still not forgiven the team for losing that game.
As you will.
It's just any
Joseph's just fucked.
Any game that we lose against a team that begins with a letter S annoys me so much.
Joseph, we're not going to win. Just get that into your head right now. Dundee are not going to win in Inverness.
Great. Werder Bremen are getting beat.
Roscoe UTLR is asking, where's the mad wall puncher Ramage today? He's revising, and I'm sure he will probably be battering his neighbours later on, mate.
Yeah.
Also seen somebody who's asking, what does UTLR mean? I know. I'm a smart man.
I don't even know what it means.
Until the last rebel.
Alrighty then. Kevin Cash says hello from Camp Pendleton, California. Whoa.
Good afternoon. Oh, it's probably like, try to think what the time in California would be. We're like 8 hours behind, so 6:57. You're up early.
Aye.
Up early.
Kevin is a California girl.
Respect that. Thank you.
For 2-1 Motherwell and 2-0 Inverness.
I see. John's a man that knows how good Inverness are.
Roscoe says, battering the books instead of the walls today. DJ Bear says 1-0 Dundee and 1-0 Motherwell.
I mean, I'll take 1-0 to be fair. I mean, like I said previously, like 1-0 is just not good enough for Dundee at home. But if we got a 1-0 win against Inverness, I would honestly, I'd take it. I'd take it and run to the fucking house.
And there's a lot of hills up there.
Well, there's a lot of hills up my way as well, so. Matt White is asking what our score predictions are. We've just gave them, but we'll give them again because you are quite a low viewer, Matt. Gogsy Boy said 1-1, and I said 3-1 Inverness. BM9 Gaming TV is also saying 3-1 Inverness.
1-0 Stuttgart against Dortmund. And Marcel Sabitzer's just scored a penalty against Werder Bremen. Great.
I don't think I've seen Motherwell play well at all this season. The 6 points given to them flatters them. Like, it's probably the most undeserved 6 points like ever.
We've played like 2 or 3 games really well. Aberdeen away beating 3-0 and beating Ross County at home 4-0.
Is that one of the games you've won this season?
No, it's the only games we've played well in. I think Matt Fraz is more of a realist.
I'm not an optimist. I'm a realist. Very much so. Just like the way that Dundee are, Matt. Honestly, I do not have much confidence. It's very minimal at the moment.
I'm gonna send Jamie an invite because he's watching the Pars game today.
The Pars. I've got the Pars on actually. Who are they playing again?
They are playing. Hold on one sec.
Fucking hell, I've got them on as well.
Have you taken a coupon today?
Yes, me and my father have started a betting syndicate.
Oh, excellent.
So I've got there we go. It was my week today. I've got Hearts, Dunfermline, Falkirk, Cove, Bournemouth, Stoke, Newcastle and Norwich. Since the start, we've put 20 quid in and lost 10. So basically, got five quid on for 477 back. So I'm basically just trying to make money back. So my father is proud of me. It's not going to happen. Everyone predicting Dundee wins. It's not going to happen. But because I said to you, a bet and tip would beat you bet Inverness. I will not bet against my own team. That's probably my rule. But if I didn't support Dundee and I did have. I bet Inverness because Joseph, fuck off. You're not investigating fuck all.
What? No, you're not.
Oh, hey, look at Frank tuning in from Thailand.
You're going to Steelman, Frank.
We've got everybody here. We've got Californians and we've got Thai people.
Aye.
They're like 8 hours ahead.
Speaking of coupons, we're in coupon corner right now, so I'll read you my coupon that I've taken today.
Newcastle won that.
I've got Hearts half-time, full-time against Queen of the South, Albion Rovers and Elgin to play over three or more goals, Hibernian half-time, full-time against Hamilton, Dunfermline to win by 2 or more against Morton, Cove Rangers to score 2+, and I also took a goal in both halves between Brecon and Annan, but that game's postponed. So it was going to be £208 for potential returns, but it'll probably be sitting at about 140 by the end of the day if it comes in. And my English coupon I've taken today, Hull and Bournemouth to score 2+, over 2.5 goals in Kings Lynn against Torquay, over 1.5 between Leyton Orient and Newport, Carlisle to beat Stevenage, and Ajax. Sorry, it's not a completely English coupon. I've taken Ajax to beat Zwolle as well. So if everything's in, then I'll be sitting watching the Ajax game, cheering on the mighty Amsterdam boys. See if it comes in.
There was a comment there. Some start for Newcastle. Away damage will be buzzing. Yeah, Newcastle taking like the lead within a minute. Miguel Almiron, the wee guy that looks like the Manchester guy from the In-Betweeners.
Manchester
has scored.
Wow.
Thanks very much, Ross. I don't bet on the horses. I have been a few days at the races, but I don't bet on like horse racing. I'm not at, but that's quite funny actually.
Aye. Mind when we did the Grand National in Dundee?
Yes. I fell in the first level. Yes, you can, Kevin. You can get a first shout out to the 1st Battalion, 5th Marine Division, the US Marine Corps. You're not the military service of my country, but yep, I do respect the military service of any country. So salute you, sir. Yeah,
and Fraz, I must say, you didn't just fall at the front hurdle, you just crashed into it.
It was just a bit of a hedge in the way, you know. If it wasn't in the way, I probably cleared
it. If my auntie had balls, she'd be an uncle.
Precisely. Who's going to get the first goal in the Scottish leagues? This could determine where a night out's going to be. Of course, we're going to have a Glasgow night out, but this could determine another night out, so it could determine a lot.
Everything determines a night out, mate. Everything. Anyone else coming on the stream? Yes, we're hoping Ross will be on later on because he's at work at the moment. Oof. Hello, Joe.
Wait. Joe.
Is my stream lagging constantly? Not at the moment. It's probably about 10 minutes behind, but yeah, well, it's 4 minutes past 3 and it's only at 1 minute of the now, so Aaron needs Aberdeen, Motherwell and Hibs to win. Well, there's no chance of Motherwell winning today, I'll tell you that for sure.
I'd back that, Joe. Back that, Colin.
Colin?
Put Joseph back to tier 4. I'd back that.
Indeed. Motherwell just sitting on the ball here. Liam Grimshaw's got the ball. Every time Grimmy gets the ball. Ugh.
Ali McCoist's in the soccer Saturday studio.
Oh, aye.
Watching the Blackburn Rovers and Norwich City game. Oof. Go on, Ali.
Stephen O'Donnell with a stupid foul.
Quite a big fan of Ali McCoist when it comes to the punditry.
Seen a TikTok of you made by a St Mirren fan of you crying when they beat you in penalties. Nice to see that I'm living rent-free in someone's head.
Round 3.
I mean, I'm not even on TikTok, so I don't really care, to be honest.
Yeah, 2 o'clock.
Mm-hmm. But to be fair, if your team was 4-1 down at half time and pulled it back to 4 each and lost some penalties, you'd be swearing your arse off as well. Arseholes put me through that.
Assholes. A few early goals in the games down south.
Already? Like, what's happening there?
Not really worth reporting, to be honest. I mean, former Rangers player Josh Windass has opened the scoring for Sheffield Wednesday against Barnsley.
Oofed. Windy ass.
Good ball over, beat the keeper and
Well,
tapped it in.
Alan Campbell against Richard Tate.
And that's all I've got to say about that.
English League One.
Danny Mullen equals underrated. He hasn't. Well, the only thing he's really done for Dundee is scored that goal against Hearts. He's not really done a lot, to be fair on that. So,
and Aberdeen have taken the lead against Ross County after 4 minutes.
Hey, Chris Kamara is at the Riverside Stadium, Middlesbrough versus Millwall.
Cheers, Joe.
Joe.
Here, though. Oh, what a chance! What a great ball that was from Chris Long, and Callum Lang ghosting into the back stick, and he blazes it over. That was a fantastic chance. Fantastic.
Are these teams that you've got in your keeping, Val? Thistle, Peterborough.
Yes, I've got to update the video printer now. I got distracted because the game I was watching, although I had a chance.
Update the video printer with Aberdeen, Gordon, brother.
There we go.
I got you, Val. At least with this vid printer, you can actually read it, whereas the Sky one, it just goes fucking rapid.
Aye.
Peterborough winning. Val beating Rochdale to a penalty from Johnson Clark Harris.
It's 1-0 to Bournemouth against Huddersfield. Excellent.
That's on marker.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
So who did you take again?
I'll tell you, Dunfermline, Hearts, Falkirk, Cove, Bournemouth, Stoke, Newcastle and Norwich for 477 quid.
Is that an eightfold?
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't say I liked it, Joe. I said it was good variety.
We're all about a bit of diversity. That's the one.
The standout being probably the Prodigy.
Oh, was it Curtis Main that scored for Aberdeen?
Oh, hey, fuck up, Cooley.
What? And Dominic Solanke was the scorer for Bournemouth.
I've got it. Ryan Bowman, the ex-Motherwell striker, has just scored for Exeter against Tranmere.
Thank you very much, Oliver Whiting. I wish I could say that I made it myself, but it was from the Motherwell store. So feel free to go check it out. Hello, Carsten. How's it going?
Afternoon, darling.
Oh, dearie me.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
The Aberdeen goal's the only goal in Scotland so far.
9 minutes into the day, it's been quite slow. Joseph Coyle says he's trying not to bait himself out. Hi, Gogsy. Hi, Sweet Cheeks. Right, there's something going on between you two that you've not told me.
Listening.
Might get one myself just now. Yeah. It's quality. Doesn't it look great seeing Tate playing in black and white?
Frank Feather reporting from the Tawdry.
Come on. Oh, well done, Barry. Ah. Well won by Grimmy. Oh, Connor.
1-0 Hibernian, Roscoe is saying.
Okay, I've not had that come up yet, but it's now 2-0 Leipzig against Bremen.
Reporting directly from the Hope CBD Stadium. Arena, sorry.
Yeah. Martin Boyle with a penalty in the 11th minute. I will say it's a nice Christmas jumper. Thank you, Kirsten.
Way, fucking Pedons. Get beat. Oh, sorry, inform you, Val, that Rochdale have pulled one back against Peterborough. Stephen Humphreys has got a goal there. Martin Boyle, yep. Penalty.
It's a big chance here for Peterborough, though, it says.
Sean Dolan saying it's currently 3-1 Teapot.
Superb, man. Going to win the league. I wish I could say I'm a part of it, but we are doing dailies here. 2-1 Peterborough. Wow.
It's a madness.
So currently the only goals in Scotland right now, it is as follows. 1-0 Aberdeen, 1-0 Hibs, and nothing else is happening across the country. Good stuff. Gogsy, do you know what you should do every weekend? Pick 20 games to have over 1.5, put a pound on it, makes it dead exciting every weekend. Yeah, I'm going to be doing that. 2-0 Bournemouth, excellent.
Come on.
Superb. I actually used to do that, but I put a fiver on it to make it even more interesting. But I was losing too much money, so I stopped.
Oh, aye. Peterborough 2-1. There's going to be a goal fest at the Western Home Stadium. Johnson Clark has.
Yeah. Can I believe Kobe's just said that? Tony Watt is just a better looking Curtis Main. Tony Watt with a Rolls Royce. Curtis Main's just a mini golf.
That was a good goal, that. Solanke getting the second for Bournemouth there. They've really replaced Callum Wilson well with that Dominic Solanke, like.
1-0 Bolton, says John. The commentator Motherwell game, I'm certain, is Jock Brown. Yes, he is Jock Brown, I think. I mean, I can't listen to the commentary because I've got it on mute, so I don't have you hearing it.
Exhibit A, Ham HD.
We'd like to welcome into the studio Jamie Forrester. How's it going, mate?
All right, how's it going?
Hey.
Am I right in saying you're just on here so we've got the Dunfermline game covered so you don't get beat?
Yes, that would be correct. We never lose when it's on Gogsy's channel.
I was just telling Gogsy and the troops there I've got these on an acca, so I'm backing these.
Oh, well, we'll lose then. Never bet on Dunfermline.
No bet on Dundee against Cali.
I heard that earlier.
Fuck off, man! It's 1-0 St Mirren.
Oh, was it Richard Tate?
We're not going to win.
Please be Richard Tate. Please be Richard Tate. Please be
That's all
Richard
I'm wanting.
We've got.
I'm not actually surprised.
Is it Tate?
Joseph says, hello, Jamie, the bartender.
It's Jimmy it's Jimmy or nothing.
Aye. Got it all wrong.
Fuck
However,
off.
it's Jamie McGrath that's got the goal for St Mirren.
Yeah.
Chris Kamara's got a goal to report at the Riverside.
That's fucking awful.
On the swallow again tonight, thank God.
These two balls to the beaker. Jordan Archer is in no man's land.
Watford are drawn 0-0 at the moment, Kirsten.
This is why we drink.
Good strong play from Cameron Solkeld there. Made sure he was first to the ball.
I'm just going to
in that situation. Good cross.
On the swelling. Yeah, that is absolutely brutal. What an absolutely terrible goal to lose.
Oh, if you thought that was bad, Barnsley have just scored an absolute, I don't even know, an absolute tap, and that's a shocking mistake by Sheffield Wednesday keeper. Sorry, Jake, if you're watching, but your team's shite.
Oh, look, it's Josh Donnelly who wants to take £3 from charity.
Well, hey, it's the charity thief.
Yeah.
Well, there's been a goal at Hampden, or Lesser Hampden, or wherever Queen's Park are playing these days. Edinburgh City are winning.
Was it a Henderson that scored? Because it's always a Henderson that scores for them.
It's actually Josh Campbell, mate.
Oh. Because they've got Liam and, is it Ewan Henderson as well? Blair Henderson, sorry.
And Blair,
but I think Ewan's left them now.
No, Ewan scored a hat-trick against Brecon last week.
Is it Liam Henderson? No, it's Ewan Henderson and Blair Henderson they've got. Because he's a centre-half and scored a hat-trick. Incredible. Well.
Shite job, eh?
Kabongo Shimanga has scored a penalty for Boron Wood. What a name that is, by the way. I bet he's like a cult hero, didn't he?
Oh, well, he did nothing when he played against us if he played against us.
Grant Ledbetter has opened the scoring for Sunderland.
Ugh, Diddy team.
Yeah. Tell you what, though, I can't wait till we play bottom six after the split. It's going to be absolutely sensational.
I've seen a lot of people take charge of Sunderland on Football Manager, Jamie, and they keep asking, anyone got any advice? Anyone got any advice? And I'm just like, resign.
Don't take the job.
Leave. Fucking poison. Leave.
My advice for Sunderland is just hop on the metro to Newcastle. That's it.
It's a lovely place there. Take a walk up to the Tesco, get stuff for the metro, and never go back.
Yeah, Dylan Griffiths got a great point here. Every time Motherwell concede, the stream views always get higher. Aye, Motherwell, let's get 5-0 to get some more viewers in.
They're just looking for the next Ibrox.
Oh, I mean, that's all it ever is. What games are we covering? Well, if you didn't guess already, I'm covering Motherwell versus St Mirren. Fraz is covering Gillette Soccer Saturday, so he's got all the scores coming in, and Jamie is watching Dunfermline against Morton.
Bahambula has scored for Oldham. There's some fucking names that are coming out today, by the way.
Oh, what a touch.
Are you sure? Don't worry, we will feel back. We always have the passion to try to next goal come from a set piece. I love your wishful thinking. It's 1-0 Hearts against Queen of the South.
What's the point of me watching Soccer Saturday, man?
Shit, sorry, man. I'll leave that. As Jessica, I've got notifications for the bets.
Well, fucking turn them off.
Sorry.
Yeah,
so what's the Hearts score?
Hearts are winning 1-0, just in case you didn't catch that. I also have them on my bet. They have opened the scoring against Queen of the South.
There's only, I think it's only us, and Wraith lost. Oh, Wraith have lost, so it's only us that can still have an invincible season this year. Oh, Declan McMahon, he should have scored.
No, Hearts got beat against you.
Yeah, but so it's only us. I was thinking Wraith, but Wraith got beat by Inverness. So it's only us that can still have an unbeaten invincible season.
Yes, Matthew. Fuck it.
How's,
the season unbeaten. We're going to go the season unbeaten.
how's Dundee been going so far? I've no. Only thing I've seen for them was the opening game of the season.
Shite. Absolute shite. Like, we're just not at it at all. Like, try to win games like 1-0 and then see them out, and I'm just like, nah.
How's Jonathan Afolabi been?
Quite quiet, actually.
He was a bit like that. He was a bit like that when he was at us. He would have like one game where he looked electric. He was quick. He was strong. He would score like the Dundee United game when we beat them 2-0. He was brilliant, and then was posted missing for weeks. So I think he's a bit like that. Blows hot and cold. You'll get like one good performance and then like 4 or 5 dreadful ones.
Machine on football manager, he got me like 18 goals before the new year.
If only real football was like Football Manager.
Stephen Naismith got the Hearts goal there, and Peter Heather winning 1-0 against East Fife. Lyle Cameron, who is on loan from Dundee, is hoping to score in there. Bournemouth are now winning 3-0 against Huddersfield.
Fucking hell. Fair.
So, don't know what Bournemouth are doing, but I think they're desperate to get back into the Premier League. Like,
see, on the opening day of the season when I watched the Dundee Hearts game, the only thing I could think about Dundee is that midfield is so slow. Like, going forward, it's incredible. But
we were so narrow. We were too narrow. And like playing 3 at the back against a team like Hearts is always going to end in disaster. And I think like McPake never learnt from last year against yous.
Aye. Like, but see when you like look at it, like Lee Ashcroft. Lee's brilliant in a back 4 when he's got a pacey centre half next to him and 2 quick fullbacks. Otherwise, he gets caught out. And to be playing in a back 3 is dangerous with Lee Ashcroft, I would say.
We're playing Lee Ashcroft alongside Liam Fontaine at the moment, and Christy Elliott's actually one of the right back because Cammy Kerr can't really hold his own now.
It's a shame because I've always really liked Cammy Kerr.
But the thing is, I say to Ross that comes on the stream, the Dundee fan, like, you know, there's only so many times that you can actually like give him sympathy because he is a Dundee lad. You're like, there's only so much times that your passion and all that comes above all.
Last season, me and Gav met him at Arbroath away. He was getting his comp tickets to go in and watch Arbroath Dunfermline, and he was a really nice guy. So I always like to see him do well.
If you talk to him, like he talk away, he loves Dundee, he loves like the club, loves the city. Jamie, you look like a big guy. You want to fight Joseph Coyle? Joseph Coyle's the nonce in the comments, by the way.
Oh, I'll fight him.
Right, we've got a few more comments. 14 goals with 37 appearances says, get ready for a good old-fashioned groiping later, Dogty. Natty and his merry men may pay you a visit. Have a good game, lads. So, well, tell Natty we'll welcome them with open arms, as long as they're not too offensive.
Oh, former Motherwell defender Adam Cummins has opened the score for Stranraer against Stenny, and former Celtic striker Timu Puki has scored for Norwich against Blackburn. Alan McCoist is reporting on that game. It's a very refreshing change of pace.
There's nearly 2-0 St Mirren there, ball in the box, and Connolly headed it just wide.
Val will be happy. Peterborough winning 3-1 against Rochdale now.
What do you think? Who do you think will win the Manchester Derby, lads? I think it was Man United.
Score draw. Desmond.
2-2. They're always really close games at Old Trafford. They're always really close at Old Trafford.
I think City will probably go 2-0 up, and then Bruno Fernandes will just peg them back.
Fuck's sake, Jamie.
That's a bit what he does.
No, I was going to say fuck's sake because there's been a goal at East End Park.
Well, that'll be Morton 1-0 up. We're slightly behind. They've done absolutely nothing either. They've got a throw in here, so I presume it comes from this.
I fucking trusted you, Jamie.
I told you, Never ever bet on Dunfermline. I used to when I would have a bet, I used to bet against Dunfermline. Oh, that's poor for McEnroy. Oh, that's horrible. That's a dreadful goal to concede. It's hit off about 3 different players. McEnroy
Morton players or Dunfermline
scuffs
players?
it. Hits off McEnroy, then Watson, and then I think it also hits off Ewan Murray. So Owen Fon Williams had no chance, but McEnroy should have dealt with it better.
Owen
Punched away by the keeper and
Fon Williams. And before you ask, no, I don't.
God. Callum Lang,
Owen Hughes.
fucking tube.
Jim McAllister, the former Dundee midfielder, has opened the scoring for Morton. Come on, Jim boy.
I mean, it was on target, but it went to the complete opposite corner for where he was aiming.
Probably go down as a blatant own goal. Not just an own goal, a blatant own goal.
We were about to get a corner there, and Callum Lang gives away a stupid
Sam
foul.
Meeks spouting there. Dunfermline could do with Big Jock Mavoto at the back. That's what Big Dave calls him as well, Big Jock.
All right.
Big Jock's done it again. Big Jock's done it again. Where is he now, Jamie?
Why are you shooting from there, you fucking idiot?
The last that I remember, he was at like us. I don't even think he got a club after us. We let him go, which at the time a lot of Dunfermline fans didn't want to happen because he was probably our best centre half that season.
He's at Nye Bergus in Norway.
There you go. I didn't even remember him getting another club after us. Must have been a while between leaving us and getting another club.
No, it was like a year.
Oliver, I could tell you about at least another 10 players on that park. Like, none of them have a fucking Scooby what's happening here.
Thanks for Kevin Nesbitt. You're welcome.
Fucking Sunderland are winning 2-0.
Oh my God.
What's the goalie doing?
Oh, that's some ball.
Yeah, I'll tell you one thing for free. This is not going to finish 1-0 St Mirren. It's going to be 3 or 4 at this rate.
Ryan Bowman scored again, Kevin, or are you just saying that because he scored the first one? Oh, Sam Meek has confirmed Mavoto plays for VFR Lomatia in the German fifth tier. He's bagged a few goals this season and his team are top of the league.
Brilliant.
You're a passionate motherfucker. William, I'm starting to give 0 fucks, to be honest. Like, if the players aren't going to care, then I'm not going to care.
You might be a relegation playoff between ourselves at some point, Coxie.
Mate, I'll settle for relegation.
Wait.
I will settle for the playoffs at this rate.
1-0 Elgin, John has seen.
If it wasn't for the 2 wins we got given last week, we'd be in deep trouble.
Yeah, Elgin have scored against Albion Rovers. Had someone try to tell me that Clifton Hill was a beautiful place?
Definitely not. Campbell nearly make it 1 each, but I'm not even going to. I've never felt so disengaged with the Motherwell team.
Where would you be if you never had the 6 points? You'd be like hovering, like you'd be 9th.
I'll take that.
Who's in the Morton dugout, Jamie? Because obviously, fucking David, what's his face? Is like, I'm maybe going to resign.
David Hopkins not there. It's I don't know. It's who's there. They did mention it before the game, but I wasn't really paying that much attention. Do you think David Hopkins resigning to go back to Livy?
I can't think so.
It makes sense, I suppose. But he, as far as I'm aware, has some shares in Morton. I know that obviously they've got that agreement where they're going to sell the club off to the fans and over the next, I think it's a couple of years or whatever it is. But yeah, he's got some shares in Morton, so I'm shocked that he's wanting a bail so soon. But I suppose if you're going to get the Livy job and be coaching in the Premiership, why not?
Could that be I think would you think he'd have to sell the shares, because obviously that's a massive conflict of interest.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if because it's private equity
scheme.
and it's now part of the fan scheme where he'll be obligated to sell his shares anyway, if they would be okay with it. But it's definitely an interesting point. I'd like to know a bit more about that.
British Cotter says, well, costing me points in the fantasy league. Get him, tell Gogsy, enjoy the streams. Well, British Cotter, Motherwell are costing me emotional damage every week. That doesn't talk anything. So,
do I rate Lewis Mayo? Lewis Mayo had been playing right back for us for quite a period of time this season because Aaron Comrie was out injured, but he had an absolute shit show last weekend against the Rovers and got slung after 50 minutes. He was at fault for their opener, made quite a few costly mistakes, but as a centre-half, he was impressive against Alloa when he filled in at centre-half, but he's been playing out of position, and to be perfectly honest with you, I don't see him getting in ahead of Ewan Murray or Paul Watson, so he'll probably, unless there's further injuries at the full-back position, he'll probably sit on the bench for most of the season. He's got talent, but I think in terms of the loan signings, I probably rate Kerr McInroy and Fraser Murray slightly higher.
I can't believe that. I can't believe
Tony Cotty.
What do you make of the new Gillette Soccer Saturday with changing the presenters and everything?
Shambles. It's not the same.
It's so weird. I love if I'm watching YouTube or whatever and the Paddy Power adverts come on with Matt Letizia, Charlie Nichols, and Tomo, just because the way that they basically slag Sky is always class. That they're pretty entertaining.
So speaking of Tomo, by the way, I binged the Woof again.
I love the Woof again. I love that he goes in and does the snake.
Yeah.
On the machines. It's brilliant.
Tom Allen's at Charlton. What the fuck? The comedian Tom Allen.
Yeah.
He's at Charlton with Mark McAdam reporting on the game. It's two of them standing side by side.
Okay then. I would say my favourite YouTube channel is probably Smith's. I love Smith's work. Brilliant.
Well, funnily enough, Jamie, one of the other boys on the team, Logic, he was given an SE Don's shirt.
Very nice.
YouTube football. He knows Don Strapsy.
Decent.
Aye.
I like that Smith's working with Utilita now as well.
On the Road's kind of just went to a new level, really.
On the Road is hands down my favourite series on YouTube. Ivana doesn't like football or anything, but with the way that Smith presents it, me and her literally sit and watch every On the Road, and she loves it.
But the thing is, it's not so much he's focusing on the football. It's he's focusing on the factors that he obviously does the ratings on.
Yeah, and it's the things that are there every week, members of the Human Ruler family and
Justice for Stewards. Justice for Stewards is definitely a thing here.
And see when he goes to the snack van or the concourse or whatever that's at the ground, and if there's no Dr. Pepper, I'm genuinely heartbroken for him. I'm like, the fuck, just get Dr. Pepper.
Kirsten knows. On the Road, yep, back again.
Every time you go through a turnstile, football.
And I also like the fact that Charlie's kind of the co-host now.
Yeah, Charlie's very entertaining actually. During lockdown, I was watching some of their streams. They were playing a lot of Warzone, and Charlie was hilarious on that.
Charlie V.
Aye, big Chazza V.
East Fife have drawn level against Peterhead. Danny Denholm.
Hallelujah, Dr. Pepper. John knows.
It's like the sound that he plays when he has Dr. Pepper, and it's the fact that he actually knocks like 0.5 off if they didn't have Dr. Pepper. He's like a proper dick about it, but you can like understand that it's such a niche drink for like non-league clubs to bring in like Dr. Pepper. I'd be like, if a club brought in like Mountain Dew, you'd be like, oh my.
I love that he gets slagged for having a prawn sandwich whenever they stop off at a service station. I think that's superb.
I like my prawn sandwich.
And going through the width restriction that nobody wants to go through apart from him and everyone else going through it.
Beyonce's giving us a green light.
It's so good.
And like it's when he goes another way and avoids the width restriction. Like everyone's like, "Where is it? What happened?"
Taking the backpack route to Mold Stomping Ground, Grays.
Grays Town Centre.
Grays. The way he says it is so funny as well. I'm just glad as well that Palmer's content's back because I was missing watching Big Bill Tex bang them in.
Most underrated striker in the Sunday League.
He should be playing in the Premiership the way that boy finishes.
Burger for Smith, cheesy jits for Charlie.
Because Charlie's a vegetarian.
Oh, it's like, he always does the old croaky voice where it's a team like founded in like the 1800s.
Or like, I think the last one, they were founded in 1999 and he was just like almost shocked that it was 1999.
And he goes, and name, and he's like, founded 1999.
So good.
Josh Smith, yes, Jamie was on the Scottish Cup draw video with us a couple of years ago. We were sitting in college on a Monday after.
That should have been a goal.
We were together.
John, that's another joke that he used. Hey mate, how you been?
How you really been?
Rudy Payton's got the second goal for St Mirren against Steny.
I've got. Do you remember when Palmer's did the like limited edition, like 250 of the white and gold Palmer's tops? I've got one of them, and I need to get it framed. They're so nice. I've just bought myself as well a new Palmer's top for this season.
Palmers, go on, Palmers!
Definitely my second favourite team.
But Kevin Nash is asking, what team do you like?
Well, I would normally say, unfortunately, Dunfermline, but I suppose today's not been great. But yeah, the season's been good, so Dunfermline and unfortunately Arsenal.
Arsenal.
That's been hoaching. To be fair, I haven't really paid that much attention to any football out
Come
with.
on, Dundee. 1-0. Fucking up the Cali cunts. See all the people that bet on Inverness?
You talking to?
Come on. Oh, Tom Allen's wearing a hat now. See if it won't be Jonathan. Jonathan's not even playing.
And we drink some more.
Jamie Foster, favourite band? Mine is The Prodigy. Ask Joseph.
Maybe like the Arctic Monkeys. I like them, I suppose. Why not? I've been listening to loads of them recently.
Everyone's like, keep the faith, keep the faith. Thank you. I admire your luck.
2-0 Hibs. Was it? Did Nizzy score this one? Because I think Boyle scored the penalty.
No, it was Deutsch.
I only care when Nizzy scores because the more he scores, the better selling on price, and then the better profit we'll make.
Do you know that's on in his contract? When he gets 25 goals, you owe us X amount. That's what I was doing for Mazel.
Oh, we've been all over Morton. They've literally had one shot and it's ended up in the back of the net. I think Dunfermline have got, if he gets a Scotland cap, we get
Leon
extra now.
Fontaine. Fucking hell.
So I
That's
think it's
just-
like Scotland cap. It's however many appearances he makes. I think if he gets over 10 goals in the league this season, and then we've got like a 30% sell-on clause as well. So we should make some pretty good money off it, because I don't envisage him being there for too long. Although my worry is that he might end up going to Celtic, and part of the deal might see Lee Griffiths go back to Hibs, and that would obviously cut down that was blatant handball. That would obviously cut down the money that we would get. So hopefully that doesn't happen. But I could see that possibly being a deal that goes through, especially if Oddie Edward leaves then.
I was just thinking there. Paul Merson was just speaking about Brentford and Nottingham Forest there. Do you remember we done a quadruple save of managing Nottingham Forest, Jamie?
Oh, that was brilliant.
Joe Rodriguez.
Basically, not going out and telling Rex to fuck off because we had to get a work permit for
Do you remember that when we were walking down the strip, and the guy was like, "Oh, do you want to come to Iceberg?" I was like, "Look, Ken, we need to get back here. We need to see if we can get a work permit for our boy Zhao. If we didn't get it, then we're up shit creek. We could get relegated." And she was like, so baffled.
Sorry, mate, we've got work. Oh, you working out here? Yep. Or imagine Nottingham Forest from our laptops.
That was brilliant.
Palmer getting beat. Everyone in the past the night team celebrating his loudmouth team get beat. Whey!
Sorry.
I'm just more celebrating the Dundee are actually winning against Cali. Fucking
Will
Liam Fontaine.
Will he be allowed to go to games now?
Yeah.
I wish I could.
Is Jake Moult any relation of Louis?
Yes, they're brothers.
He scored again against Dagenham and Redbridge.
Hey.
More prolific than his brother this season.
I was going to say that's a name I've not heard in a long time, Louis Moult.
Where is Louis Moult? Where did Louis Moult go?
He's still on the injury table at Preston.
I'm pretty sure Louis Moult's still in Motherwell, and it was just somebody that looked kind of like him that you sold.
Kenny Thompson. Peterborough are winning 4-1. Bloody hell. And also Sunderland are winning 3-0 against Lincoln. Jack Diamond.
Who's even in charge of them now?
I don't know, it's a new guy.
They go through managers, honestly.
More than like fucking Chelsea.
It's mental.
I'll tell you now. Who? Lee Johnson.
Is that who got the job? He used
Lee
to
Johnson,
be Bristol
the
City manager.
Guy who played for. He played for Kelly Hearts.
Yeah,
up here.
He was Bristol City manager, and his dad's Gary Johnson, isn't it?
Oh, Gary. Pretty sure.
Did you ever hear about the agent that signed the wrong guy for AC Milan?
No, but there's like the famous story of
Ali Dyer that was George Ware's cousin.
What is that?
Southampton.
Yeah, at Southampton, and he went in and he was just terrible.
Matt Letizia, like when he came into training, Matt Letizia was like, "Does this guy win a lottery to train with us for a day?"
And I think they kept him on the books for like a good couple of months before they could release him as well, which is even better. And then Harry Redknapp got a player signed, and he came on for like 10 minutes and got slung as a substitute because he was that bad. He'd never heard of him, but he was recommended through a trusted source. Turned out he was absolutely hoaching, and he had like forged paperwork through an Italian football club.
What about that time Arsenal signed a trialist and he was absolutely mincemeat and he was told that he was going to be the next big thing, and he previously failed a trial at Port Vale?
That seems like an Arsene Wenger thing to do, to be fair.
Hearts are winning 2-0 now against
Queen of the South.
Queen of the South.
Not surprised.
Just before half time now.
That's That's standard. Everyone beats Queen of the South.
Queen of the... You seen Alan Johnson's currently going through a hair transplant?
Yeah, I seen that on the... was it Inverness they played last week?
Yeah. Oh, Tom Allen and Mark McAdam are back. William Boyce got the second goal. Thank you, John.
Sean Dyche is a member of the EDL.
You won't believe it.
It's
John
like,
Dyche.
have you ever
Big
seen
bravo.
like the FIFA career modes or like the Football Manager saves where it's like the Brexit only and you can only sing like that's basically what Sean Dyche does, but in actual football.
Seen Chris MD's cousin Ollie done it.
Yeah,
With West Ham because like trying to think of like who had the most British players. It was like Mark Noble. You know, he's as British as they come.
yeah. I feel sorry for Ollie because they stole his idea of the like takeaway like roulette thing, and then made it massive, and then Chris got all the credit for it, and it was Ollie that came up with it.
You bastards!
It's just like Rabona TV stealing my video, Gogsy.
Oh no, that was
24 hours later.
Change that. It's 2-0 Hibs. I forgot that.
Half time at Tynecastle. Half time's gone across the board. It's half time at whatever New Douglas Park goes by these days. Fountain of Youth Stadium or something. AC Wimbledon have got a goal before half time. Daniel Soccer.
Steve RFC 7, I think 1-0 Motherwell win. Well, it's currently 1-0 to St Mirren, so you're going to have to rethink your prediction, mate.
Yes, Val, there is fans at the Dundee game because Inverness is in the Highlands, which is in Tier 1. Apparently they were like getting 300 tickets, but they never even sold out.
That doesn't shock me. Last Christmas, I went up to Inverness for the first time in a couple of years. You'd need a mortgage to buy a pie. I think it was like £4 for a pie and £2.50 for a bovril. And it was shite. I was like, Jesus, man.
George White said, cheers, Gogsy, the whale let me down for 850. Well, there's a reason why we were on long odds. Just saying.
That was brilliant. Do you remember when Peter Wingy showed up at QPR to sign, but they wouldn't let him in because his parent club didn't agree for him to go? That was brilliant. I'm just slagging off. But surely Stoke must have said to him, there's a possibility you can go. Or was it West Brom that he was at the time? It was one of them. I think it was maybe West Brom. They must have said something. He's not just going to have drove for the Midlands to London hoping, surely.
Oliver Whiting says, Gogsy, what do you reckon we need to change? Absolutely fucking everything.
Stephen Robinson should have took the Northern Ireland job.
From the goalkeeper to the forwards, we've been absolutely shite.
What's happening with Trevor Carson?
He's injured.
Standard.
And what annoys me most is we keep being positive in the media. We keep saying all the right stuff because that's going to cheer us up. And then we go and get fucking beat every week.
Like Paul McGowan came out and swore in the media. I think that's what you need.
Does he still have his Yazoo?
No, that's Gary Harkins.
Oh, so it was.
He used to get his bib he used to get his jacket when he came off and his strawberry Yazoo.
He's just the Scottish Bruno Fernandes thing because he likes to have an ice cold pint of milk out of a glass bottle after coming off the pitch.
But that's the thing though, Gary Harkins hated training, but when Gary Harkins played well, Dundee played well, and he's fantastic.
Who's he at now? He's at some East of Scotland team or something.
I don't know. Shouldn't keep it. I don't even know.
He signed for some East of Scotland team or something.
How do I rate Motherwell's season? I don't. I can't even give a rating because we were absolutely shite.
The only positive thing, Gogsy, is you're not having to travel to games just now.
Gart Cairn Juniors. Gart Cairn, Jamie, who are based in Airdrie.
Yeah.
Well, at least it's nice and local.
Yeah, I'm just glad I've not had to travel at all.
Evening, Lee. Afternoon, even. I seen a comment there from Val. No, there aren't any Dundee fans in the ground. It's just Inverness fans.
Great fun, and I really enjoyed doing it. But even I run a crazy, stupid ideas.
What tier do you fall under, Fraser?
3.
So are you like still allowed to like travel to work and stuff?
I've been working from home since March.
Lovely. I've been working from home, but it changes on Tuesday because restrictions slightly change.
Nice.
Allowed to go and film and stuff.
Tier 3, but we were when she was talking about it, she actually addressed Managerial separately. She was saying,
that's right. You could potentially have went.
But like, she was saying like the amount of cases is kind of because Managerial like have opened like a mass, like they're doing a mass testing pilot in Alloa, so it's nothing to do with like the actual spread. It's more just like more people getting tested.
We're Dunfermline are training at Alloa this season.
Recreation park.
Well, like God, the reason why I'm drinking like a fish today. Motherwell are playing and I can't watch them sober.
Team like Motherwell should beat St Mirren. St Mirren are no mugs. They've been playing well recently.
Pish.
Jim Goodwin's Yer Boy.
That's the most. I hate it when someone says that, because we are not a club you think we are. We are shite. We are the biggest team out with a big city in Scotland in terms of league stature, but that does not mean anything on a match day. We are shite this season. People need to look up and smell the coffee. We are absolutely mincemeat, and the sooner people realise that, the better, and they'll stop taking us on coupons because we're fucking shite. Sorry.
If you actually look at it, teams like Dunfermline, Hearts, Falkirk, Dundee, even Wraith Rovers historically have been better supported than Motherwell. But Motherwell have had and seen success over the last 20-odd years where the other team,
I'm laughing at you, mate. I'm kind of laughing at Kirsten saying, "You good, mate?" And he's on the bob today, Kirsten. I'm
not good. I'm anything but good.
Easy days as usual at our part for the Paisley Brazilians. Hey, bro, look at Liam Fontaine in this photo, by the way. He's actually like proper mad. And then the Inverness keeper's just out of shot. Like saying, I've just conceded to Liam Fontaine. Fuck my life.
He's embarrassed. That's him. He got subbed. He was off.
I can guarantee you one thing, though. Aaron Doran will come on or at least he'll, I don't know if he's starting, but he will score because he always loves a goal against us.
Hey, Gogsy, how good's Jordan White been?
Who's Jordan White again?
Exactly. What did I tell you at the start? He's an absolute donkey.
Mate, he came on for 10 minutes last week and got injured.
It's just the Inverness guy.
Yeah.
Well, when he was a young boy, he got released first because he was Ho-Chan.
I bought him as a backup to Kane Hemmings on Football Manager last season, and Kane Hemmings was just like, "Boss, I'm worried that Jordan White is here to replace me," and I'm like, "Well, he's not. He's just here for backup. Just chill
Holy
out."
Shit. Borussia Dortmund are getting ripped to shreds against Stuttgart 4-1.
I want to quote one of my favourite Scottish comedies that I've ever watched, The High Life. Even with Tina Turner backing us, we would still be pish.
Stuttgart is not Stoke. How do you British people say?
At least if it's Ho-Chan, your club football, you've still got to look forward to the good old Euros coming up.
Aye, but that's 6 months down the line.
But you can look forward to it for 6 months.
Mate, I'm going to sit here every week for 6 months watching Motherwell get beat by Kilmarnock and St Mirren, etc.
Declan Gallagher and Stephen O'Donnell could be getting called up to the Scotland squad as a part of a relegated Motherwell side. Think about it.
They'll both be away in January if that's the case.
By the time this season's over, you'll be a raging alky with the way Motherwell will go. I've stopped having a share before Saturday streams because I know we're going to get beat.
You clatty bastard.
So it's Friday night instead for me. What am I drinking today? I'm drinking the lovely London Dry Gin Bombay Sapphire with lemonade. But soon enough, I'm going to be out of mixer, so I'll be drinking from the bottle straight.
Oh, you're hard.
You know
I am hard.
No, I have no faith left. I have no
Kai
faith.
is asking, what the fuck is this music?
Dunfermline have some sort of performance going on now.
Can you turn it down a bit because I don't want to get copyrighted?
It's some like local band. I don't even know where the remote is, to be perfectly honest with you.
Fantastic.
I've got like noise cancelling. The beats are noise cancelling, so I can't hear it. But
Right.
would you take Jamie Murphy back at Motherwell? There is no way Jamie Murphy would go.
There's no way. We are a step down.
He's playing for Hibs and playing well.
And he's going to finish in the top 4 this season. Motherwell will be in the bottom
Top
4.
3, I think.
Oh, yeah, top 3, yeah.
I know that you drank, Kirsten, last night. You were singing the tunes of your people on my Snapchat. It's also quite suspect that Jamie Ramage said he wasn't on because he was battering his neighbours, but he can see every message in the group chat.
I like how you've just got your Snapchat and like fair play.
Just get all the wee guys. Are you the real Frazqwandro, by the way? Like, no. No.
Liam, I'll take 11 fresh new players, please. That'd be fantastic.
I'll take a goalkeeper, a right back, centre back, another centre back.
11. That's a bit extreme.
That's like Paul Hartley. Like every transfer window in Dundee used to bring in like 17 new players and get rid of 17.
Well, mate,
come on, the Mönchengladbach.
The 11 that's starting right now against, on paper, the second worst team in the league, and we're not even giving them a shot on target.
What, Finlay? Do you think Hibs have started the season well, boys?
No.
Obviously.
What do you think?
Come on.
There's a bear shite in the woods.
Like they've got one of the best goal
Mitchell's
scorers. One of the best goal scorers in the league. They've been consistent in terms of not conceding too many goals. They've drawn with Celtic, and they've got Jack Ross and John Potter running the show. I mean, they couldn't have it any better.
No, half time, Kirsten. Jack Ross is a brilliant manager.
That is something. Like I tagged Gogsy when Sunderland sacked their manager. I tagged them in a post on Twitter, and they were all moaning about how they're a massive club and that they underachieve because they hire shit managers and all of that, right? And that's what I was like. Look at somebody like Jack Ross. He gets out of the toxicity of Sunderland, comes up to Hibs, takes them from second bottom to the top 6, and then now has them sitting like third in the league. I mean, it just goes to show you what happens when you've got a good club surrounding you.
We were talking about Sunderland Till I Die, the second series. Remember when they're wanting Will Grigg? And it's Jack Ross that says he's not worth it. He's not worth the money that you want to pay.
£1.5 million is what he said was the max, and he thought that was 500k too much. And what was it, £4.5 million they paid? It
was like the record signing for them.
Because he was like, and then after that happens, he's like, for that money, I could have got 5 or 6 better players than him. I was like, well, he's not wrong.
I mean, he's a very good manager. I remember when he was at Alloa, I was like, this guy's going to go places. He's like, young manager. He's
that season at St Mirren when he won them the league, he was brilliant. Like look at his record though at Sunderland. He got them into the playoff final, and they got beat by a last minute goal.
And they got to that.
They got to the Johnston's
Paint,
the Johnston's Paint Trophy or the Leeson.com Trophy or whatever it's called now. Got to the final of that. He navigated a couple of difficult windows and didn't even get the players he wanted in, and did really, really well. Like, it goes to show you, the minute he gets punted out of the club, Aidan McGeady goes, oh, well, I don't want to be here. And McGeady was arguably their best player.
I met Aidan McGeady on when I was going to Sunderland MK Dons.
Did you?
Yeah.
He seems like he'd be a good guy to go for a bev with.
Oh, aye.
Right,
probably tell him he's a bastard, though.
It's time to go get a drink before the second half starts. I will return.
Okay, enjoy. I like how you got the colour scheme between the banner and the green screen behind and his actual shirt. That was pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. They were saying if Lennon gets sacked or leaves, Jack Ross is one of the guys Celtic want as manager. Well, obviously. I put my white stained vest with a hole in it and open a can of Stella. The missus is in for it.
Wife beer.
Yeah, I'm doing fantasy football, but I hardly pay attention to it.
Oliver Whiteton, Aidan McGeady and Tesco, and Hearts have just went 3-0 up against Queen of the South.
46th minute.
I know I'm telling everybody that Sunderland is toxic on Football Manager, but do you think I should do it?
Josh Smith, do you think Motherwell should have tried to get Halliday? Andy Halliday is not the answer to any of Motherwell's problems. I would never have tried to sign Andy Halliday because I don't think he's Premiership quality.
Andy Halliday.
It's only because he's a former Rangers player you've asked that, Josh. I'm sorry, man, but I'm not going to happily sit and take former Rangers and Celtic players just because they live in the local area or because they.
I am a man who's just moved into the local area.
In the local area. But I'm not going to sit and happily take Old Firm rejects because Old Firm fans think they're all right, but they're not good enough to play for their team. I'd rather we did better and went for better players than just Old Firm reserves. Doesn't matter if he drew 20-odd league games at Sunderland. He had a good record.
Jack Ross will not handle the pressure at Celtic. Managing Hibs, Sunderland is nowhere near what is expected at Celtic, as you can see with way fans turned on a club legend in Lennon. But that's the thing, if you want to bring a Jack Ross, you probably have to be like really, really, really patient because he is a good manager and he will get things right. I do believe that. But that was the thing that Sunderland did not have patience with him. And I think Chopsy Boy said that Sunderland would have probably went up if he'd got a full season out of it. I could probably believe it.
Oliver, Turnbull, when he played for Motherwell, didn't look interested.
It's usually the case when players get a sniff of the Old Firm, they just don't become interested.
When Turnbull when word was going about it, Turnbull was going to sign for Motherwell. Well, we played 5 games with Turnbull in our team, and we didn't win a single game. Turnbull leaves the day later. We beat Glentoran in Europe. That was our turning point of the season. Our turning back was when we just started playing absolutely shite a couple of weeks ago.
Golden Temple.
We're on a downward trajectory.
I appreciate the comment, mate. Very flattering.
Oliver, as I said earlier, I would have 11 players back. I would have a completely new team, completely turn around because we're going to lose some players in January, and it wouldn't surprise me if we sold the likes of Declan Gallagher for 400,000, Alan Campbell for 800,000, because we'll be just trying to get money in and just trying to sign a new crop of players. It's just not going to work.
I was about to say, I'm feeling like I'd probably be going on my word taking charge of Sunderland, but I'm feeling really tempted to take the challenge.
It's a goal in St Johnstone game.
I don't think that's the problem, Josh. I think the problem is that their owner's just not a football person in the slightest.
Yeah.
He just he thinks that everything's just revolving around his circle.
Who's that?
And that's Stuart Donald. That's the owner at Sunderland.
Did he not? Is he not sold?
It's still not sold, but Charlie Methven, the managing director, sold these shares.
We met them at that Sunderland Till I Die event thing, didn't we, Gogsy? And they were a bit weird.
They were, weren't they?
Yeah.
Dundee are winning. That Charlie just came across as somebody that just demanded so much. And see that whole attendance, we're trying to break the record attendance on Boxing Day. I was just mate, you're making your staff feel so shite because you're just wanting to hit this one thing. It was
the music thing that really got
it was 8 of them around that table. He's like, "Hi guys, we're gonna think of a new sound for the players to come out to. What's everybody thinking?" He goes, "Get that on the surround system. I know a guy that plays in Ibiza. He could get that live. Let's just go for it."
But do you remember I think she was maybe Irish and she was the managing director or something?
No, he was the managing director.
Oh, she was she was the understudy to him. I think her name was Lindsay or something. I can't remember. She actually left her role there to take up the role as the head of their charity so that she didn't have to deal with it. Because apparently it was
what's
just
the foundation called again? Is it not the Foundation of Light or something?
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Well, goal at McDermott. Livingston are 1-0 up against St Johnstone. John Guthrie.
Colin Ritchie says Rangers signed players on free transfers and one for. But remember the quality of players that Rangers are after compared to Motherwell,
and the quality that they can attract. And yeah, they get them for small fees and some for free. But think about the wages they're paying.
Yeah, we can afford 1,200 at most a week.
Oh, how have we not scored that?
Come on, man. Ugh, the coupon's dying again. 1 each with Queen's Park, 2-1 with Peterhead. I'm reading the comments, Raz. Just don't jump down my throat.
Peterhead are winning 2-1. Scott Brown, the leader of the Celtic, not as took the lead for Peterhead there.
Riley, as every week, there is a game on the pay-per-view. So if you want to pay money to watch that, then feel free.
We've just hit the bar.
The PPV.
I like Campbell as a player. His team going down to the English Championship. Yeah, that's where he should go. It won't work, but we have a good youth squad. It doesn't matter though. I believe we can try bring some up. I still don't.
West Brom have scored against Newcastle.
The thing is, when you think about people like Alan Campbell and stuff, they're okay. They're good players, but unfortunately, when a team qualifies for a major tournament, you're going to keep the nucleus of that together. You don't really want to be chopping and changing too much. I mean, there's some players that should be getting call-ups that aren't, like Kevin Nisbet, for example.
Yeah,
should be in that squad ahead of Shankland.
Mm-hmm.
Because what's Shankland really done this season?
Correct.
Nicky Clark's running the show at Tannadice.
The thing is that worries me most is we've got Declan Gallagher, Alan Campbell out of contract in the summer.
Yeah, I don't see any of them re-signing, especially not Gallagher. Because if Scott McKenna can get a move down to a team like Nottingham Forest, why can't he?
Gallagher is twice the player that McKenna.
But he's keeping McKenna out of the Scotland squad. So, Declan Gallagher might be the sort of player that if like a Reading or something get promoted to the Premiership, that they think, okay, maybe we'll take a chance on a player like that.
Aye.
Take a chance on me. some more scores coming in. Dumbarton are beating Cove. Queen's Park have equalised against Edinburgh. That's my claim. Montrose have scored against Airdrie Onions.
Queen's Park have turned it around, man. Fucking hell.
What's that team in world football that you just have a soft spot for no reason? Just you like them, or do you know what I mean? I think everyone's got it. What are your guys like team where you've just got an affiliation to them and you don't know why, but you do?
Well, I don't have any that I don't have a reason for, but one of mine is Chopin and San Marino because I've managed them on Football Manager.
Fair.
Oh,
So like Borussia Mönchengladbach, I follow them because they play in black and white, and they got relegated in 2007, the same year that Dunfermline got relegated, and I just thought that has to be. There's a reason for that. Yeah, so that's why I follow them.
Big Shagger Bob scored from the penalty spot.
I just saw that.
Racing Santander or Atletico Bilbao.
Okay, Matt.
Two teams from the same country.
Is there a Scottish team that you've got a bit of a soft spot for?
Queen's Park.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Chris
Penalty.
James scored for St
Referee. That's a stonewall penalty that he's missed there.
Devante Cole's injured, so you'll do well if he comes on.
Joseph Carr's an answer.
Joseph says Arbroath.
Dundee reserves.
I've obviously got a soft spot for the Glens. Just I used to go watch them before Dunfermline games.
It's probably Alloa, because obviously they're my local team. It's not really a soft spot. It's more like a second, second team. But obviously, folks say, "Oh, you can't have two teams in the same league." Well, it's just coincidental that Dundee are shite, and then they play in the same league as Alloa, right?
Alloa are probably overachieving, and Dundee are underachieving.
Yeah, I mean, Alloa's probably that team like that. They're like too big for. They're like we've got too big.
Oh my god!
Oh.
If third eye was still a thing, it would have just been there. The boys went to go take the throw in for Morton. It slipped at his hands and gone about a yard in front of him.
A yard.
And then the best cross you've ever seen. He's put it legitimately into like the last row of the away stand.
In the stand.
Fort William, yeah, that's a team that always keep an eye out for the results. Just I like to see when they win. Not that it's very often, but
got a notification on my phone. Oh, it's Falcon. Alloa's too big a budget for League One, but they've got they can't really compete in the Championship because it's part time and all that. Well, hey, Stephen's local club's Alloa as well. Come on, Stephen. Somebody's got to do it. Both as well. Joseph, Mum and Dad had a caravan up there for 30 odd years, went to watch the Red Lichties often. Why are they called the Red Lichties? They don't even play in red. That's the thing. Chopsy boy, can Dundee win the league? Absolutely fucking not. Absolutely not. Jamie is buffering.
Jamie's buffering.
It's funny, John. I actually quite laughed at it myself. Extra larga.
Oh, two each. Oh, goodness. Sorry, because I care so much about the Queen's Park result.
Morecambe are beating Harrogate 1-0. Walsall are turned around against Bolton 2-1. Also got another notification on my phone. Falkirk are winning 3-0 now. What a gig. What a gig. Right, guys, I'm going into the Lion Den, or the Dragon's Den, or whatever you call it. I'm going to go Mad Sunderland. Even though I tell everyone it's toxic.
The Vatican is being subbed on. Jake Hasty as well for Cam Lyon, Chris Long.
What do the Motherwell fans think of Jake Hasty back?
I don't even know, mate. I don't even pay attention to the fan forums because it's just full of shit. It's the same shit every week.
Toxicity. What is it?
Toxicity.
Toxicity. Well, Doncaster have scored against Gillingham, it looks like. Daniel will be buzzing.
Aye.
Josh Campbell scored for Edinburgh City. Oh, what a goal that was. But mistake by the keeper there. It's mad that Dortmund are getting beat by Stuttgart.
4-1.
4-1. Stuttgart is not Stoke. Oh, my bets just went bad from worse. I'd like 5 teams up at half time, and now it's just capitulated.
Because they 3 or something.
It's just
That Wedderburn scored for Dumbarton.
Nat Wedderburn. 2-1 Stranraer.
My mum's just texted me. She'll be out until 5, but we'll collect a steak pie on my way home. And I replied to her, "Can you get some more cans as well, please? Motherwell will drive me to AA at this rate."
This is true.
I don't ask for much as a football fan.
Botty by Abbey as he scored for Stranraer.
I just want the boys to do well, and they fucking let me down every single week.
Can't wait for about to break a duck that's like 50 million year old, but I'm going to wait. Yep, Harvey Elliott, who's on loan from Liverpool, scored for Blackburn. Matt White, he should have ran when he had the chance to go to Northern Ireland, in my opinion. Like,
Yeah.
it's better to burn out than fade away.
Yeah.
All right, Jack Pagan, how's it gone? Joseph, who you want banned? You grass.
Oh.
Tuna.
Hello, and hello, Jamie again.
Bloody hell.
Where did you go, Jamie?
Internet just died,
You went to get
so I had to go fix it.
Fucking Glenn Ross's Wi-Fi.
I know. Be fine if I was at 9, but I'm not.
How you
with
doing,
internet
Ross?
shit here.
I'm good. What's the Mighty D score?
1-0.
Is it still 1-0? I saw it was 1-0.
Liam Fontaine.
I know. I saw him at 50-1 for first goal scorer and went for McGee instead.
Nah.
Raging. Absolutely raging.
Oh, bros.
McGee was 33-1. I thought, McGee's got more chance of scoring than.
Callum Tappan's been sent off for Stenny. Anyone cares?
Yeah, Cal, Ross, I'm nearly done this, by the way. Because Motherwell are playing.
Fuck's sake. Oh well. Fair play to you.
Fair play.
What game should I jump on here?
Anything you want to, mate.
Johnson Livy?
It's up to you, man.
Mind you, I'd rather fucking.
Oh, we've hit the post now.
I think I'd rather watch paint dry and watch St Johnson Livy.
Hit the beans on toast.
That's twice we've hit the
goal.
woodwork.
Some beans on toast. The goalpost.
1-0.
If anyone cares, Rodney Trotter has scored for Port Vale.
Fraser Murray comes on for Kevin O'Hara here.
Kevin O'Hara's a good player. Like,
It's not really done much for us, to be perfectly honest with you. It's been quite poor. Scored, but a lot of his goals have been penalties. He got a hat trick against Alloa. I think he's on 7 for the season. 3 against Alloa. 1 was a penalty against Dumbarton. And then I think he got a penalty against Queen of the South as well. He's not really impressed all that much. Declan McManus has been ahead of him.
5-1 against.
My
It's been the most.
Yeah, see, Genefield Swifts have made the first round of the Scottish Cup.
Excellent.
Hey.
So St Johnstone actually have rivals now.
Oh, wow.
3-0 Hibs.
Yeah.
I only care if it's Nizzy.
Nezzy.
Again, that scored.
It's not what we're wanting.
Being bullied.
What's up?
Devante Cole just got bullied off the ball.
Joseph's feeling amazing that Dortmund are getting beat. Well, Leighton Orient have just scored against Newport, 1-1. Danny Johnson, fuck's sake.
Oh, of all people.
Leighton Orient have like a partnership now with the Sidemen, don't they?
Yeah, the sidemen can pretty much use their ground.
That's at least it's promoting them to potentially new fans, I suppose.
Well, Leighton Orient, like, remember Smith's video about Leighton Orient? They were pretty much like,
Brilliant.
they were pretty much fucked, and then like he made it like, this could be your club.
2-1 Livy.
Ooh.
Oh, it was McGinn that scored for Hibs. Jamie Paul McGinn.
Yeah. France.
Oh, there's been a goal notification. Norwich are back in the lead. Gary Fraser's been sent off for Peterhead, Ross. The man that you talk about. Foul play.
Si Ferry will be happy with that one.
Go on, so.
When do I speak about Gary Fraser?
You spoke about Gary Fraser last night.
No, I didn't.
You did.
When we were talking about lower league greats.
Did I mention Gary Fraser?
You did.
Okay, fair enough. I don't remember. But okay.
Oh.
It's good to see St Johnstone getting beat here.
Hopefully we didn't get the repercussions of that though on Wednesday night.
Way.
We are
Unfortunately, it has been.
We are spurning opportunity after opportunity here.
Who is it you support, Jamie?
Dunfermline.
Dunfermline. Aye, it's 1-0, isn't it?
Yeah. They've literally had one shot
Dean,
this
man.
whole game, and it took 3 deflections and ended up in the back of the net.
Jim McAllister. Somebody.
4-0 Hibs? Fucking hell.
Okay, Hibs are flying just now, eh? They really are. Jack Ross, good gaffer. Eh? That's Nisbet scored now.
Get on. Sees value going up.
Get in there.
Next one.
Prick.
The next one that Premiership clubs should be looking at is Kyle Turner from us. He's been superb this season.
He was good when I watched him last season.
He last season he was a bit hit or miss, but he's been so consistent all year. He won November's Player of the Month, and he's been our Player of the Year. He's been brilliant, so he's definitely one to watch out for. but his contract's up in the summer, so we'll need to get him signed up.
So how many Stuart Cosgrove impressions has there been through this stream?
No.
One.
Christ, that was just last night was just.
Oh, Charlton have just scored when Tom Allen's reporting, and he's going absolutely fucking mad.
The last 35 minutes of the football, we decided just to do Stuart Cosgrove impressions instead of actually watching the game.
I'm not even in the mood for that right now.
I heard that the Yer Wraith game was absolutely woeful.
Oh,
It was good first half. First half, it was all right. And then the second half, it was just dire.
it was also the least viewed stream we've ever done.
Was that wee boy Dylan Tate any good? Because he was pretty good against us the weekend before.
Can't say I noticed, to be honest.
Number 18, I think he is, centre mid. Good, or number 8. Good player. They signed him to a new 4-year deal.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. He'll move for good money, I would imagine, if he keeps playing like that. The big striker as well at Wraith, that Manny Duku, he was exceptional against us last weekend.
He wasn't actually too bad, him.
Oh my god.
Who was the guy that Wraith had and they sold him to Fulham not that long ago?
What's his name? They were speaking about him last weekend as well because he was watching the game.
What are you saying, Joseph?
Oh, Joseph, be quiet. Stanislas has got a 4th for Bournemouth.
Mad.
Go and tell what's already happened, and I was glad that Dundee United got beat. But the fact that you never hear the end of it for St Johnstone fans.
Do you know something? At least United have won a Scottish Cup before it, so you might not have heard about it as much, but St Johnstone haven't shut the fuck up about it. It's all they've won in their whole history of a club as well.
Pretty much.
Yeah, if only Motherwell did something like that.
Oh, my heart bleeds.
But we always get beat.
Dunfermline's been to more League Cup finals than anyone else and never won one.
The last major trophy we won, the League Cup.
Oh, well, the last major trophy we won was the 68 Scottish Cup.
Always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
At least I've been able to go around Europe and see my team play.
Looking at winning, seeing against Preston. Still in Albion are beating Golden Beasts.
Aye, so because Motherwell probably will get to Europe this season, I'm going to go abroad to see Scotland play next year.
How gutted were you that you got there and you couldn't go to anything?
Sums up my life as a Motherwell fan.
There's been a goal at East End Park, but for who? Jamie Forster?
I don't know, but I mean, I'm behind. The keeper's just had a dreadful clearance, but I'm going to presume it's Morton because they look like they're on the attack here, so I'm going to presume it goes 2-0 to them.
Let's just see, shall we?
Oh, definitely goes 2-0 to them.
Total 3-1.
Oh,
No.
That is horrific. That is absolutely horrific. As he gave that.
What goal are you seeing, Fraz?
What?
He's not gave that.
What
What?
goal are you on about?
I thought they had just
Morton?
scored, but it wasn't over the line. He's not gave the goal.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Oh, this came up. Correction.
Yeah. Owen Fon Williams.
Because I'm
Potentially saved it
on
on the
Sky
line.
Bet here, and Sky Bet's like pretty up to date, and it's not saying anything.
I've got flash goals.
Yeah, I thought it was in the back of the net, but the ref hasn't gave it, so
Fucking 5-0 Bournemouth.
Queen's Park have just gone ahead now as well.
Oh, what a chance that was, man. Oh.
Dunfermline and Arbroath are currently letting me down for about 400 quid.
never ever put Dunfermline on a coupon. Ever. The Weasel bust
The
it.
only two teams that are letting me down at the moment.
Way.
Of course, Joseph has something different.
Who is this Joseph?
He's a nonce.
Who isn't this Joseph?
I've
He
got
likes
basically
Gladbach though.
I've got basically screenshots of like the things that he says, basically prepared for an album to actually present to him. Because like he's just such a weird guy. He creates a fiery wrath in the comments. And he says that me, him, and this other boy are a part of a banter triangle. Which I'm quite got the fear over. Ain't that right, Joseph? Or should I say, Joe? It's a go for Joe.
Have you seen the Dundee goal, Fraz?
That's a penalty, surely, ref. He gave a penalty to Dunfermline, handball.
That
was blatant.
I do remember, and like I honestly still can't
That's
stop laughing.
blatant handball.
The turrets.
Ross says he needs a Motherwell goal for 350 quid.
Oh,
It's a shame you're
I
not winning
remember-
350 quid then.
I need a Motherwell goal for my sanity.
fuck off, Inverness, you cunts.
They just equalised.
Yep. It's probably that Aaron Doran.
To be fair though, Fraz, I would have taken a 1-1 before the game.
I mean, like I basically said we were getting beat 3-1. So
Well, that was a foul throw.
Yeah, McGee headers it off the bar.
Oh,
and then
one
Payne
each.
taps it in.
Superb. Declan McManus right down the middle.
Oh.
still
Game on.
0-0 at St Andrews.
Come on, Dunfermline. Come on, Dunfermline. Just need our broth as well now.
See if it is that Aaron Doran. Oh, Aaron Doran came on in the 67th minute. Oh no. Could be Aaron Doran. 4-1 Hearts.
No, it's not. It's Dees that scored. Ironically.
Robbie
That,
Dees.
is it Kai Kennedy at them? He was
Kai
impressive.
Kennedy had
when
a
I've seen him.
fantastic game last week.
Every time I've seen him play, he's looked their best player.
Yeah, the what was the boy that played for? Was it Inverness? It was the attacking midfielder that scored the really good goal. What was it, Robertson or something, or McDonald maybe? Can't mind what it was. He was class.
Oh, it should have been 2-1. Oh, we've absolutely battered Morton.
Liam, please don't put images like that in my head, thanks.
Fraser Murray nearly getting another one.
Joe's probably sitting with his trousers to his ankles, tugging himself every time you mention him. Fucking hell, man.
That's what I just had a laugh at.
It gives me the feel, Jamie. That's all you need to know.
Generous. I've had Motherwell winning by 2. Winning by 1 would happily be the end of it, but
Joe. Yes, Ross. Jamie's a big Still Game fan. Jamie, Ross is also a big Still Game fan.
Ah, good.
Best way.
Good.
Fancy a game of cards?
No,
Ladies
cards
and
is,
gentlemen.
cards is what you play cards with.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jamie and Tupolo.
No, it's ladies and gentlemen, Joseph Coyle and two bullets.
Every
John,
time
don't
it's-
even speak well that, thanks.
Every time it's slippy outside, you've got to go with it's a pair of these you're wanting. Timson.
Oh my fucking Christ, Sunderland are winning 4-0.
That boy at Timson's is getting booted square in the balls.
It's getting squarely one in the nuts.
Aye. For my cue.
Inverness have took the lead. Fuck them.
Inverness are winning.
Yep.
Fuck.
Is it going to be Aaron Doran this time?
See if it is, I'll batter them. I'll literally go up to Inverness, batter them.
So that's so Dundee, it's ridiculous.
We brought on Max Anderson as well.
How's
We came on and we conceded straight away, and now we've conceded again.
how's Charlie Adam been? Because, like I said, the only thing
Class.
I've seen is
Ball.
the opening day.
Class, mate. He's been so good. He's about the only player that gets past marks this season so far.
What was it I seen about Graham Dorrans in like Australia or something like that, or New Zealand or something?
He's buggered off to Australia. He wanted his contract terminated. And
So is he gone?
Yep. He's at that team, was it Western?
Western
Fucking
Sydney
St-
Wanderers.
The one that Kenny Mills, like the assistant manager at.
Yeah.
I've just seen somebody call it saying Keaton's has got the Dundee goal. And Arbroath have scored against Arbroath.
Against Arbroath.
Seems.
Who scored?
I don't know, it's still coming through.
Who scored? Alloa or Arbroath?
I'll still move in.
That's what the coupon then.
James Keaton's has got the second.
An Alloa and Dunfermline late winners there, but not Alloa, sorry, Arbroath and Dunfermline late winners, but it's fucked it now.
Tell you what, Gayfield has underrated food.
The steak and black pudding pie.
Steak and black pudding pie is one of the best things.
Aye.
That's your bonus ball right there.
Aye. Not as good as a Stevens.
Dunfermline's one of the best as well.
Morton's flashing on flash goals, funnily enough, saying big chance, so I don't know, Jamie.
They're breaking away just now.
So I am fearful for you.
Our run's got to come to an end at some point. I think in all competitions going back to last season, we're unbeaten in our last 18 or something, or 17. So that's very Dunfermline-like.
Stevie Crawford. Hail.
Oh, what a save. That's in the back of the net. 2-1 Morton.
What a... Oh, fuck my life.
It was a brilliant save from Williams, but the guy at the back post was just standing there alone. He's finished it well, to be fair. Low and hard across the keeper.
I love how calm you are. I'd be going mental if I was watching it.
You get used to it as a Dunfermline fan. I've been used to us winning, so coming back to reality doesn't really bother me.
Back to reality.
And I think as far as things stand, we'll still be second. So to have started the season, if we do get beat today, to have started the season the way we have, I'm definitely not disheartened. We definitely miss Stephen Whittaker. Him being out's a massive loss.
5-1 Hearts.
Who do you think Morton are going to bring in as their gaffer?
I don't know.
Me.
Well, I mean, the way it's going just now, they might promote their assistant.
Maybe.
Who again? Oh, is it Chris Miller and Jim McAllister?
No, there's somebody else.
Maybe it's like it begins with an A, I'm sure. I can't remember his name though. I did mention it before, and maybe somebody like Ian Murray or something like that might get another chance in the championship.
Do you know who scored for Alloa? Stefan Schugel.
Stefan Schugel?
Fair.
The ex...
That's a guy I would have had at Dens, like.
The ex-Livy and St Johnstone scholar. Craig McGuffey got the goal for Morton. Ryan Bowman's got a hat-trick against Stranmere.
Anton McElhon.
That's the boy.
Yeah. I must say, Corbin Dunfermline were the teams to let me down for my Scottish coupon for £208.
There's still 10 minutes left.
But I need you to score 3 goals.
Oh, well. That was stupid.
Well, to win now, they have to score 3 goals. So
2.
2. But I had them. Oh well. We'll go again next week, lads.
Bye, everybody. Fuck up Josh Donnelly, fucking charity thief.
How's he a charity thief?
Because he donated £3. Like it must have been about 3 months ago. He donated £3, and it was a comment that I couldn't repeat on air. And because I didn't say the comment, he wants the £3 back.
Well, he can go and fuck himself.
He can take a flying focus to himself.
Aye.
And the fact that he can't even spell the word "to" correctly, that just sums it up, eh?
Why do you not just block him?
Done.
Because he's an avid viewer on the stream.
He's an
well,
avid viewer.
Well,
So-
he can make another account to be able to get back in, and then that'll boost the figures. You'll have to sub with a different account.
He's taking another 5-minute break.
You.
Quality clean sheet points for Emmy Martinez in my fantasy team.
Matt, no, we will not be covering United City. I don't have the patience.
The balls.
Not the boss. I just can't.
It's a shite game as well. It'll be shite.
You
It will
don't
be.
have the capabilities for that, big man.
We've got 65 people on the stream right now, so feel free to leave a comment.
Pars are raging. I mean, I'm the only Pars fan here, and I'm definitely no raging.
I'm raging.
I mean, it would just be nice to beat St Johnstone on Wednesday night and to get to a semi-final. That'd be superb.
Semi-final.
What gave you that feeling, John?
Cogsey's pissed off.
Fraz, do you think that Gogsy should do a Super Bowl live stream?
Yes, you should branch into new sports.
Fuck it, let's do it.
I'll take the day off. I'll take the Monday off work.
But let's do it.
Joseph,
I'm also taking Logan Paul against Mayweather.
Yeah, that baffles me that that's even a thing. 2-2 Dundee.
Woohoo! Missed that.
Somebody just put it there.
Hail, hail. Yes, Kirsten. Kirsten knows. Even though Cam Newton's a shite bag, Kirsten knows.
It's all about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the Tampa Bay Gronkineers. That could be another penalty. Ref shot the bed.
The Tampa Bay Bucks.
The Tampa Bay Gronkineers.
Let's go. Jordan McGee got the second Dundee goal. What the fuck is going on?
Couldn't have been the other way about.
Fucking hell. Well, the thing was, the first goal he hits the bar from the header and then Fontaine just taps it in. Oh,
Liam Fontaine.
honestly, couldn't he write that? I just had that feeling today of the fact that centre back's going to get the goal.
That's the other one.
Such a Dundee performance, that.
Oh, honestly.
Free
What-
kick here, Dom Thomas.
Was the last time you won at Inverness the cup?
We've never won that in Inverness in the
Not in
league.
the league, but was it not in the cup replay?
Yeah, probably.
Scott Allen scored. Scott Allen's last game.
We Scott.
Opinions on Ollie Watkins? Very good player.
Yeah. The
CC Queen's back. Fuck it out.
the Scourge of Liverpool. That's what I call him.
Everton's second favourite player after James Rodriguez.
What are you saying about James?
He has been class for them, to be fair.
I do like Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Also like Duncan Ferguson.
He's the one that changed their fortunes. Big Dunk.
Duncan Ferguson and his Stirling accent trying to communicate with the luscious Italian accent that Carlo Ancelotti gives off.
With his wristbands.
think he gave away his sweatband, his Everton sweatband at his last game that he was in caretaker. Well,
This is the problem.
Kirsten, Watford have got a penalty, and John Mitchell's just spoiled it. Never mind. 1-0 Watford.
This is the problem with all these fucking streams, is that they're so unreliable. I can't wait to get back into football grounds and be able to watch a 90 minutes without a stream going down.
But technically, you know, like your stream, you know, like when you're watching the football, sometimes it buffers because you get folk walking in your way and like standing up. And...
Jamie,
a goal kick.
Jamie, where is Kobe's coins?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Sort of
We'll hook you up after the stream.
Oh well, that'll be a good job. I didn't hear my Xbox here. That's the problem. I'm at Havana's. That's the problem. I've been working. I don't think I've played FIFA in about a month and a half.
Oof, Tom Allen is fucking buzzing. Charlton are beating AFC Wimbledon 4-2 now.
I've hardly touched FIFA. I was playing FIFA last night with Lewis Buchan, but apart from that,
Football Manager.
Oh, name drop and all that.
no, it's just
FIFA friends.
But yeah, Football Manager's to the goat.
I've not even bought that yet either.
What are you fucking playing at?
Just been like, by the time I get home in that for Dundee after work, I didn't really have time, and then at a weekend I'll watch the football in the F1. But now that the F1's finishing this weekend, I might have a little bit more time for it. But then obviously Sunday night NFL, just not bothered yet.
6-1 Hearts.
Jesus.
Queen of the South are shite.
That boy Johnson's going to get sacked.
Nah. He'll keep his job. He always finds a way. He's a fucking donkey, though.
When there's well, there's a way.
He's an absolute donkey, though. He never ever had a plan B at Dunfermline. Even when we won League One under him, he never had a plan B. He was
I even won League One with Dunfermline that season.
He was quite fortunate as well that, this could be 3. They're through. Oh, he's offside, and he still missed it. He was very fortunate that he had Nicky Clark for so long. Because he saved us so many times. As much as I hate him for the way he celebrated against us, you have to respect how good he was.
Good player, like. He's doing well at United still.
He's probably their best player.
Yeah. Wouldn't argue with that.
It's finished 4-0 to Hibs at Hamilton.
Paul McMullen and Fraser Aird should never have left us to go there, though.
McMullen's been linked to us now.
It'd be a good signing. He is a good player, but he's one of them where he can have a bit of like a stinking attitude at times.
Absolutely stinking.
We're just drawn to a close here at McDermott. Still 2-1 Livy, which is great news.
Wigan are winning 4-2 against Accrington Stanley.
There's a freeze promo on FIFA. What's the freeze promo?
I don't even know, mate.
I've never heard of that before.
Some shitey ultimate team thing. Another way of getting people to spend money in the game.
It's all FIFA, isn't it?
Yeah.
Take me back to the PES 6 days. PES 06. Oh, what a game that was.
Was that the one where John Terry and Thierry Henry in the front?
Yeah.
Good times.
FIFA 2003 is still the best.
Yes, I'd agree. Or FIFA 05 was class as well.
The tunes in those days.
Oh. If we're talking like Ultimate Team, FIFA 12 was the best FIFA.
See, I thought FIFA 14 was the best.
Just because you had the kickoff glitch, you had the lob through ball, you had the overpowered head. I wish they would just make it ridiculous. Back in the day, it used to be impossible to defend.
Just
make it like that.
Most.
Yeah, it was fun to play. Oh, this keeper's a grade A wank. Get him booked, referee.
Let me put it to you, sir. You're a thieving arsehole. Your arse is lined with diamonds.
It looks like it's going to be our first defeat of the season.
Full time at Broadwood is finished. Clyde 0, Falkirk 3. What do you guys say about that, Charlie, mate?
Well,
Jackie Oakley is at one of the teams that's letting me down. Fucking Derby versus.
This will be St Johnstone's first defeat in about 12 games, is it not?
Yeah. I think this would have been 12 undefeated today.
Yeah.
Oof, Alloaf came away with a 1-0 win.
But the thing is, they're still sitting like ridiculously low in the league anyway, though.
But I think it's because they've done so well in the Betfred Cup.
Yeah, maybe.
Shut up, Joseph. Watch the chat, Pat.
I used to love the On Only an Excuse when they would do the sports scene.
We were basically just ruining the stream last night.
That's what I'm saying. For 35 minutes of the final, the final 35 minutes of that stream last night, we were just doing the quotes from it.
John Smeaton, the Glasgow
the ball of
Beatons.
Sweetos, the Ecuadorian city of Quito.
It's so good. I miss when Sports Scene used to have the little studio segment where Cosgrove or Tam Cowan, whatever one it was.
Oh, Brentford are beating Forest 3-1. That would not happen if we were in charge, boys.
Nah, Big Zhao would have had us. He would have scored 6 or 7 himself.
Remember, his first pre-season game, he scored 5. We definitely need to get this guy. If we don't, fuck him.
It was heartbreaking when they rejected his work permit the first time, though.
Oh.
That was devastating.
So we took the Forest team up to East End Park.
Yeah. I think that's it at East End. Dunfermline beaten. So, no invincible season, unfortunately. Pish pie. We should have beat them. We should have beat them.
And that's full time at McDermott. St Johnstone 1, Livy 2.
Grant Hope is currently raging in his house.
They had apparently 6 shots and we had 5. I can remember them having maybe 3 and 2 of them went in the back of the net. So be it. It is what it is, I suppose.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
I'm just disappointed but not surprised.
It's all right. It's been a good weekend. Nonetheless.
Who would have thought out of the 3 teams we're supporting on this stream, Dundee were the one that actually picked up something?
Still gone as well.
Is it still going?
I expected St Mirren to win today.
This might genuinely be the first time that a video will appear on the Gogsy channel where Dunfermline didn't win. We always win.
Barnet beaten 6-0.
Hey!
They probably had
That's
Bilal
vulture.
Moshni at the back.
That's a Brammer, Pat. Oh, sorry, John.
That's full time now. Dundee have managed to get a point. That's actually a good result, to be fair.
Woo! There's a big Steve Bruce shaking hands.
Oh my god! The last update from the Dundee FC Twitter page was Inverness have the ball in the net, but the flag is up. Fuck me.
Fuck my life.
So the championship as it stands then is Hearts on 18, Dunfermline second on 14, Wraith and Ayr on 12, Inverness 11, Morton 10, Dundee 9, Alloa and Queen of the South on 4, and then bottoms are both on 2 after 7 games played.
I think with Hearts winning and you dropping points there, I think that's going to open their push away, to be honest.
Yeah, I always thought they would win the league. Really, finishing second this season's like winning the league. But in terms of like this season, if you had told me we would make the playoffs, I would have been happy. So disappointing to get beat, but so be it, I suppose. Yeah. On to next week. Well, on to midweek actually against St Johnstone.
Who have you got in the league next week?
Let's have a look. I can never rattle them off the top of my head. I'll move for one fixture to the next.
We're playing yourselves. We're playing yourselves, Jamie Boy at Dents.
Oh, that's all right. That'll be a nice easy 3 points.
One last time you were at Dents. Ben Crawford was like, Paul McGowan, he's all right. You know, Kane Hemmings, he offers next to nothing, and then it's like, go, and it's Kane Hemmings.
Was it?
CJ, how's it going, mate?
Was that the 4-3 game?
Yeah, when you were like down to like 10 men, but you still managed to come back.
Greg Kelty got sent. Greg Kelty got sent off because he was a fucking idiot, and then that was his last game for Dunfermline because he got recalled in the January, and then we got Dom Thomas, who better player anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, hi CJ. I actually saw your screenshot before I saw your comment, but welcome to the stream, mate. If only it was better vibes, but
positive vibes.
Hey,
only.
I'm starting to really like this Joseph Coyle. I'm going to start sticking up for the boy. I can see Dunfermline going to the Premiership via the playoffs.
He's just a nonce. He wants to be. You can't what he's doing, Jamie. He's basically luring you in to be a nonce.
Whoa!
He's basically luring you in with good patter and all that. He talks Dundee up and all, but I'm no form for it. You should be doing the same.
All he has to say is Guten Tag to Jamie Ramage, and then he's his pal as well.
Oh, Jamie, you need to see this video. Oh,
Is CJ going to jump on the stream so that he can rinse you, Gogsy, next week when you get paggered by Rangers?
He's more than welcome to, because we deserve it.
CJ Noble back with another video.
We'll see you next week. It'll be a good game for you, definitely.
That's a brava part.
Gogsy, you'll just be hoping COVID gives you some more points, eh?
Mate, that's the only way we're going to win a game.
Charlton are winning 5-2. Tom Allen is buzzing.
That's a Brammer, Jamie.
Aye.
This is why we drink.
This is why we drink.
Is that everybody's game's finished, is it?
Pretty much.
And I've taken 1-0 of kick-off.
But how did it finish?
Didn't lie, you would have took 1-0 at kick-off because you want your team to win. That's a load of pish.
Obviously, mate. Obviously.
That's a lot of shite.
We've been absolutely woeful.
It's not Salem. Come on, Fraz. I am not falling for your nonsense.
What was I going to say? Oh, yes. So it's time to wrap up the afternoon scores. Where did I get it?
Lista Aki's also lost, Gogsy.
Fuck Hamilton.
That's the least of my problems.
Fuck Hamilton.
Fuck Hamilton.
Anyway,
in the Scottish Premiership, it was today Aberdeen 2, Ross County 0, Hamilton 0, Hibernian 4, Motherwell 0, St Mirren 1, St Johnstone 1, Livingston 2. Championship is Arbroath 0, Alloa 1, Dunfermline 1, Morton 2, Hearts 6, Queen of the South 1, and Inverness 2, Dundee 2. League 1, AirG 0, Montrose 1, Clyde 0, Falkirk 3, Dumbarton 1, Cove Rangers 0, Forfar 0, Partick 2, and Indeed 2, East Fife 1. And in League 2, Albion Rovers 3, Elgin City 1, Queen's Park 3, Edinburgh City 3, Stennismuir 2, Stranraer 2, and Stirling Albion 1, Coodenbeath 0.
And that is your classified sports scene results.
Yes.
Time for the classifieds.
Over to Jonathan Sutherland.
Well, sure.
It's Sutherland.
Well, here.
He is, honestly, that cunt's on the telly too much. He does
She needs-
my heat in.
He's whacked.
Well, Stuart.
Wow.
Well, you got to look at it, Stuart. They played really well. Ha ha!
That's a Brahma.
That's the one where he's like, "What are you saying, Tony Higgins?" And he's like, "Well," and he's like, "Ha ha!" Fantastic.
Yeah, can he beat it?
And then he moves right onto Pat, right at the back here.
That's a drama. Ah.
It's like, what about the Hearts? Well, I think the watery farts, the false starts, the Homer and Barts.
Anyway, guys, I think we're just going to call it a day here. But thanks everyone for coming on the stream. Really enjoyed today, apart from the fact that Motherwell are fucking guff. Anyway, we'll see you tomorrow for a double header between whatever games they're playing. I can't remember at the time.
They wants
Dundee United versus Rangers and Celtic versus Kilmarnock. That's it.
the orange ones versus the orange ones.
We Alpha says another bloody 12 quid wasted. Just want to know what game Robbo was watching. Well, I'm a season ticket holder, so I get it worse. But anyway, we'll see you guys very soon. Thank you very much once again to Frazqwandro.
Never beat on.
Jamie, once again.
Happening, beat on.
And Roscoe, thanks for making the late substitution.
Nah, no worries, Cogsy, mate. Good and tag.
Not a problem, mate. Good tag. And we'll see you very soon. Take care.
Drive safe.
Drive safe.